Jigga, man. We are black. We are black. We are black on another day before the day before. It is a Thursday, Damon. How you feeling on this great Thursday out here, brother? Everything all right?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there. All right, Zoners. Hey, we want to welcome you all black to another episode of Grand Day, man, on the day before, where we bring you information and inspiration. And today, man, we got some tough topics to talk about today. I'm not proud of it at all, brother. I'm not at all.
Old Baltimore.
But we got to discuss it. We got to talk about it, man. It has to be hashed out between the two of us, bro. It's getting crazy. It's getting hectic out here. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Zoners, man, today we're going to touch on a couple things, man. We got top stories as well for the day, which we're about to get into in a little bit. We're going to talk about Morgan and what happened with the active shooter the other evening, and also our fondest homecoming memories, man. Get some positivity out of this, since we aren't going to get to pass out in the lawn chair on Saturday like we normally get to do. Get some positivity out of this. And then you see it on the rundown over there, Dub. A lot of birthdays again today. That's a lot of October birthday. What is happening 9 months ago?
I don't know. I keep telling you, I don't really know a lot of people born in October. So
man, hey, look.
This is new. This is new territory for me.
It's all new to you.
All these October people.
All new to you. Well, man, there's a lot of October going on out here. A lot of it. All right. Let's get into it before you start to slow down out here. I'm looking at the counter here. Now, usually I get to see. I always update the software and everything. I'm hoping that it's not glitching this time.
So it is October the 10th month?
Yes.
10th month. So that would be, was that February?
Oh, yeah, these Valentine's babies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. My math may be off.
Somewhere around there. No, that's about right.
Yeah,
like
September's the 9th month.
January.
So that's December. Yeah. It's weird. New Year's babies.
Party
and hard for the New Year.
Yeah. New Year's babies. Valentine's babies. Okay. All right. Well, check this out, Zoners. Hey. Y'all know what time it is, man. Boom. Y'all know what time it is. Today, October the 5th out there. It is a Thursday, 78 degrees and cloudy out there. And Damon, you just came in the studio not too long ago. How's it feel, man? I haven't been out since, taking the kids to school.
Weird. Still weird. It's October. Why was it 80 degrees yesterday? And
78
it's strange.
And nice out today. You came in with the short pants on.
Well,
the short pants.
Well, man, I'm like Anchorman in here.
Yeah.
Without the glass of scotch.
Yeah, but hey, look, the Zona see it there on the bottom, man. Look at it. It would have been a nasty weekend anyway. Would have been a nasty weekend for homecoming coming up, man. Yeah. Friday, talking about 76 degrees and rainy on Friday. Saturday, 69 and rainy. And then the sun will start peeking back out on Sunday, where we get 63 and sunny. Big shout out to everybody going down to Atlanta this weekend, Dub. This Atlanta, the race, half marathon, and 5K is jumping off, man. Shout out to everybody going down there this weekend to pound the pavement, pound the rock, as I like to say. Pull up on some people running through the streets of Atlanta out there. I ain't go this year. I'm not hitting it up this year. First time I missed it in 3 years at this point. 3 years. All right. Enough Bloviate. Time to get into some information. Boom. Drop that. All right, then. First story for the day. Forbes just dropped their 400 list. Billionaires back out here in the streets. Yeah. Marylanders. 5 Maryland residents have secured spots on this year's Forbes 400 Richest People in America list, which was released recently. The list highlights that it takes an astounding $2.9 billion in wealth just to make the cut. So if you don't have $2.9 billion, you're not even going to make the cut. You're not even getting on this list of 400 people. All right? Everyone on this list has a total combined wealth of approximately $4.5 trillion. We see a couple of notable faces up there. Elon Musk continues to dominate the list with an estimated net worth of $251 billion, largely stemming from his ventures in Tesla and SpaceX. Jeff Bezos, Amazon guys up there. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle. They occupy the second and third positions with wealth totaling $93 billion and $57 billion, respectively. All right, now among the Marylanders on the list, all right, you see her right there. Annette Lerner and her family from Chevy Chase, Maryland, claim position number 161, boasting a net worth of $8.5 billion, largely due to the real estate empire established by her husband, Ted Lerner, who also owns the Washington Nationals. All right. Mitchell Rallis of Potomac, he ranks number 244. All right. He possesses a net worth of around $4.7 billion accumulated through real estate investments and charitable endeavors. All right. And we keep it moving. Jim Davis from Cockeysville secures the 262nd position with a net worth of $4.4 billion, co-founding Allegiance Group, the nation's largest staffing firm, alongside his cousin and fellow billionaire and the owner of our Baltimore Ravens, Steve Biscotti. All right, so Steve Biscotti and his cousin, who have a hiring firm, they've been billionaires, Damon. They've been billionaires. Yeah. All right. Now look, the funny thing is they didn't have a picture of him. Jim Davis don't want nobody looking at him. So I could have dug deeper and found one, but they didn't have a picture.
That's the way to do it.
You know?
That's the way to do it.
All right. So Dan Snyder, yeah, that guy hailing from Potomac, Maryland, ranks 278th on the list with a net worth of $4.1 billion, known for owning in the past the Washington Redskins and now known as the Washington Commanders, and he just sold the team for about 6 point something. So I know that number is going to get adjusted for him next year. And then finally, David Rubenstein of Bethesda, Maryland, positioned himself at 325. He boasts a net worth of $3.5 billion as one of the founders of the private equity firm Carlyle Group, known for his philanthropic contributions, including the restoration of the Lincoln Memorial and support for the National Zoo's pandas. These Marylanders' wealth showcases their diverse paths to success, encompassing real estate, stabbing, sports ownership, and private equity. And I was about to say, it seems like that's the common denominator right there, Damon, that the real estate. Real estate. Real estate takes you up there billions.
Especially real estate, and they live in rich state in America.
In America. Right here in good old Maryland. That Forbes list is jumping off, man. We got 5 billionaires in this state alone. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And you know, even though we don't celebrate him as that, Snyder is a Turk. We like to deny him, but he's a Turk.
Dan Snyder?
Yes.
Oh man.
So if you know, I'm sure Plank is somewhere on this list.
Yeah.
And
is he a billionaire? Plank?
I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Plank might not be a billionaire.
Who is, the Google guys are. One of the Google guys is also a Turk. So it's some really, 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 really rich Terps out there.
Oh, okay. Go Maryland. Go Maryland. All right. We're gonna
they ain't giving us any money.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna keep it moving with some stories here. All right, we got it. It's a battle royale going on right now, Damon. Sheila Dixon versus Brandon Scott. They duking it out. All right, as Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott approaches the final year of his term, a recent survey conducted by Goucher College Poll in partnership with the Baltimore Banner reveals a decline in his approval rating, and a formidable Democratic primary challenger, Sheila Dixon, is on the rise. The poll, conducted from September 19th until the 23rd and encompassing about 711 registered Baltimore voters, indicates that 56% of respondents disapprove of Mayor Scott's performance. Golly. Marking an increase from a similar poll in June 2022, where 47% expressed their disapproval, Damon. The margin of error for the poll is around 3.7 percentage points. All right, now, among registered Democrats surveyed regarding potential matchups for mayor and city council president, 39% expressed support for Sheila Dixon, while 27% favored Mayor Scott if the election were held today. All right, now I'm going to pop that up. We actually got that, thanks to Baltimore Banner out here, we jacked them. We got that poll up here. I can put it on the screen for them. All right. An additional 23%, you can see it up there, indicate a preference for some other candidates. All right, now the identity of this other candidate, they all remain uncertain, Damon, because remember now, we had a couple different people that have ran recently. Remember back in during the last election, Bob Wallace, who ran as an independent in 2020 general election against Scott. He expressed his intentions to enter the Democratic primary this year, but has yet to change his campaign's party affiliation. So he's still running under independent. And you know, in an all Democrat town, it may be tough for him to gain some footing, gain some traction here. All right. City Schools teacher Wendy Bozell, the president of the Upper Fells Point Improvement Association, has filed for the Democratic primary. Candidates have until February the 3rd to file with the State Board of Elections. Several potential candidates viewed as substantial threats by the Dixon and Scott campaigns have either declined to run or remain silent about their intentions. These include City Comptroller Bill Henry, Councilman Eric Costello, and former WBAL investigative reporter Jane Miller. I actually follow her on Twitter. Now, I have a problem with this guy's name. I'll have a tough time. Thiru, am I saying that right? Thiru Vignaraha.
Whatever works.
Thiru Vignaraha, man, who garnered significant support in previous elections, has not provided any clarity on whether or not he'll run, stating that he is not currently focused on the upcoming elections, despite frequent inquiries. The Democratic primary race for Baltimore mayor promises to be a dynamic and closely watched contest in the months leading up to the election. All right, it's going to get heated out here, Damon. You see, we jacked Goucher College and the Baltimore Band, man. Shout out to Lisa Snowden and the Baltimore Band out there doing that thing, reporting for the city.
I'm good with Scott. I'm good with Scott.
You good with him?
I'm good with him. We already saw what Sheila Dixon was.
Yeah.
So I'm good with her being gone. And these other people, just, I always wonder about the disapproval and the approval rates.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing to upset all these people?
Look, he's actually in a lot of the things that I was seeing when I was looking into this, they were saying that he's actually brought crime down just a smidgen. I mean, I know, this it's a city, right? So city life, there's always going to be crime. Yeah, you can't control crime. You know what I mean? Whether you're in Chicago, LA, New York, wherever, man, people commit crimes. That's what's going on. And they also said that he's the first mayor to bring the most, as far as financial support, to the school system. So he's brought in the most amount of money for the school system. So
and he ran on the platform of transparency.
Yeah, he's not part of the network, right? In there with the good old boy network. He's not. He wasn't part of that. He's man, there's a lot of things that we could deep dive with a lot.
So far, he's the best.
He's not divine. Is he divine now? I don't even think he.
Not.
Yeah, I don't even think he did any of that, right?
he didn't even go to Poly or City.
No.
Or a private school.
No private school.
There's no knock on Mergenthaler, but
yeah,
exactly. There's nothing. He's Dan Freeman. Where'd the guy come from?
He's from outside of the system. Now people aren't happy with him. And now the other parts of the poll was saying that the majority of the people, older individuals, are not happy with him.
Yeah, because they like the system.
Yeah, and they prefer Sheila Dixon.
And for people who don't know, in Baltimore, what high school you went to is a big deal. We get that rap. It's the same everywhere else, but certain high schools here, they ring out. They ring out.
Look, we have that conversation all the time, man. If you go down into Texas, people are going to be proud to say they go to Odessa Permian, man. You go
to Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, and people are proud to say they went to Brooklyn Tech and stuff like that. So I'm not going to take part in that conversation where people are trying to poo-poo on our high schools.
Exactly. It's a reason we know about DeMatha and Dunbar, D.C. Because those people, they blow a lot of hot air about their high schools.
Yeah.
Same thing in Philly, Simon Gratz, Overbrook. We know those schools because they talk about it.
Big stuff.
It's not just us.
Not just us. All right. Hey, we're going to go pay some bills real quick, Zoners. We'll be right back with more information on Grand Day. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are keeping it moving with us and you out there with your liquid lunch somewhere, pouring it heavy in the cup, man. Like I said, man, big shout out to the race out there. You see me? This ain't liquid lunch, though. This is just lemonade. Just lemonade, Damon. Just lemonade. Yeah, man.
Not a P. Diddy lemonade.
No. I'm good. No, nothing crazy over here, man. But Zoners, make sure you guys out there smashing that like button, smashing that notification over there so you know that on every Tuesday and Thursday, man, Damon and I, we're going to come at you guys in Bloviate at 12 noon with the lunch table vibes and give you some information, give you some inspiration, man, give you our dynamic points of view. And occasionally, every once in a while, man, you hear some interviews from our homegirl, Jade Davis, man. She comes through with some good stuff. She's on vacation right now, doing it big, man, down there.
Must be nice.
Yeah, man, doing it big. Got her toes in the sand somewhere. Shout out to Jade out there vacationing right now, man. But
I go on vacation, I might not come back.
Oh, jeez.
The way Baltimore is,
he said, put your mother on the phone. Tell you, baby, I'm never coming back. Crazy stuff, man. All right, hey, look, let's get back to this information. All right, you see it up on the screen, Damon. Did you hear about what happened in Philadelphia? Oh, no.
The cops.
Yeah, man. In Philadelphia, a harrowing incident unfolded on Wednesday evening, resulting in the shooting of 3 officers. The incident occurred around 7 p.m. in the 7500 block of Whitaker Avenue in the Ronhurst neighborhood. Now, I know, Dub, you spent some time living in Philly.
Yes.
That neighborhood familiar? Where is that?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No. I was trying to listen to see if I recognize it.
All right, the Ronhurst neighborhood. Police revealed during a press conference that the episode originated, peep this, as a domestic dispute within the residence. All right. There was a confrontation stemming from a child playing video games with the volume elevated. It's provoked and it agitated the father. All right. The father's frustration led to an argument with an uncle, culminating in a shooting incident that left the uncle injured. And then subsequently, the father, when police got there, him awaiting the police to get there and law enforcement officers, he initiated gunfire, a shootout with the police when they got there. 2 officers sustained gunshot wounds in the leg, while a sergeant was shot in the finger. All injured officers were transported to a local hospital and are reported to be in stable condition. Tragically, of course, the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene following an exchange of gunfire with the police. This incident underscores the complexities and risks law enforcement officers face while responding to domestic disputes, often involving emotionally charged situations. Man. Crazy.
Were these 2 brothers or brother-in-laws?
I mean, we're going to have to dive a little deeper into it and find some more information, circle back to it. But, I mean, I have it coming up as, it says father and uncle. So.
Were they black?
I don't know.
Well, they're Muslim names in Philly. You know they're black.
They black. Yeah. Guys got mad over the volume of a video game, and it resulted in him losing his life. I mean, that's just awful.
I forgot who was saying it recently. It's like people go from 0 to 10, like everything. It's like to me, it seems to be a thing within our community where everybody has to go from 0 to 10. You can't just have an argument. And you gotta take it all the way,
man.
And you hear people who boast about it. Like, I'll go off, or I'll burn this place down. And people say this crazy stuff.
Insane.
Yeah, people need to get control over their emotions.
Definitely. And this, let me find it for the people, man. You know what we got to tag this as, guys. Hey, zoners, this is definitely a bizarro world situation right there. Bizarro world. You are so upset, you're so triggered from the volume of a video game that you and your brother or possibly brother-in-law, we need to find that out, get into an argument. You shoot your brother-in-law and then shoot at the police, who then kill you. That is a bizarro
What a way situation. To end your night.
Wednesday. Now, I mean, just all of it was crazy now. All of it was crazy. 'Cause yesterday was just weird. It was wonky. Phone started ringing, and we're gonna get into it in a little bit about what was happening at Morgan, and it hit close to home with me because I actually have a child that's a sophomore, that's currently a sophomore right now, enrolled at Morgan State University, man. So, sheesh. I mean, it was a weird Wednesday evening. There was something in the air. What's going on out here, man? All right, now, usually we take a little commercial break here. But right now, before we get into talking about Morgan ourselves, Damon, let's take a listen to Dr. Wilson.
Good afternoon to all members of the Morgan State University family. It is with great consternation that I deliver this message to our university community following the most incredible and unfortunate of events that occurred on our campus last evening. First and foremost, I wish to express our sincere care for those students who were injured in this unbelievable act of violence and extend deepest thoughts and prayers to their loved ones at this particular time. And so on behalf of our entire Morgan family, including members of the Board of Regents of Morgan State University, my administration, our faculty, students, and staff, our prayers are with our entire Morgan community as we navigate this tragic event during a time at which we really should be celebrating our national treasure during homecoming. Please understand that the safety of our campus is of the utmost importance, and our resolve here at Morgan is in ensuring that we have a safe and secure campus, and that is paramount. I can assure you that in response to last evening's events, we are aggressively increasing security measures on campus, further amplifying additional security measures that have been implemented in recent years. With regard to homecoming, regrettably, for the very first time in Morgan's history, all activities planned around homecoming will be either canceled or postponed until the perpetrator or perpetrators of this atrocity have been found and brought to justice. Activities that have been canceled, unfortunately, include the homecoming concert, the silent headphones party, the homecoming pep rally, the homecoming parade, and all other on-campus events, including a Lady Bear volleyball match. Activities associated with homecoming that have been postponed include the homecoming football game, the Morgan State University Foundation's 39th annual homecoming gala. Yes, in the abundance of sensitivity for the emotional well-being of our entire campus community, we have also decided to cancel all of our classes and activities for the remainder of the week, and instead, we will implement campus-wide programming geared towards the well-being of our university community. We strongly believe here at Morgan that this moment calls for reflection, thus allowing our students, our faculty, and our staff the opportunity to focus on their emotional wellness. We arrived at this decision after very, very careful and yes, at times, emotional deliberations with key stakeholders within our university community, including, once again, members of the Morgan State University Board of Regents, my administration, students throughout the campus, student leaders from our SGA, and our University Council. And so in closing, I simply want to reiterate our unwavering commitment to delivering a safe campus for our entire Morgan family. We greatly appreciate the outpouring of support from our larger community literally all over the world, expressing their concern and their support for this institution during this trying time. And so as more details become available about the atrocity that occurred last night, rest assured, you will hear from me directly. And so let's keep our injured students in our thoughts and in our prayers. We know that they will emerge Morgan strong. Thank you.
Took place on Tuesday evening. 5 individuals, including 4 students, Damon, were shot at the National Treasure, Morgan State University. All right. The search for the suspects remains ongoing, prompting the cancellation for classes on Wednesday and the remainder of this week. And then, as you just heard from the school president, Dr. Wilson. You see up there on the screen, man, he canceled everything. Party's over. The party is over. Man, just to give a little factual information about it, authorities reported that Morgan State University police on patrol heard gunshots around 9:25 p.m. and swiftly responded to the scene at Marshall Apartment Complex. There's new dorms right there, Damon. All right, 4 men and a woman aged 18 to 22 sustained gunshot wounds but were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. The motive for the shooting remains unclear, but investigators believe it occurred outside of the dorms, with damage noted on a 7th floor dorm window. Now, we have footage of that kind of stuff, but I didn't want to play any of that today, Dan. But you can see that one of the dorm windows had been shot out. All right. Officers initially treated this as an active shooter situation, so that had a lot of parents like myself extremely concerned. Like I said, the phones were ringing. I was trying to track down my own child, and then found out she was with my mother, with my grandmother at that time. So with her grandmother, my mother. So it was a good thing. It was a good thing, man. Good thing. But once they found out that it wasn't an active shooter, they quickly, campus was locked down and everything, and they started to sweep the campus, Dan, looking for what was going on. The shooting transpired after the crowning of Mr. and Mrs. Morgan State University, which usually kicks off homecoming week. All right, and it kicks off all of the events for the week. And you guys just heard from it, man. University President Dr. David Wilson condemned the violence, emphasizing the institution's resilience, but he is canceling everything, man. Shop is shut down. Shop is shut down. This marks the 3rd consecutive year, Damon. This is crazy, of shootings during Morgan State's homecoming weekend. All of this is raising concerns about campus safety during celebratory events. I mean, how can we tailgate in peace if all of this stuff is going on, man? We aren't going to be able to do it. So they canceled things. They canceled the tailgate, postponed the game.
It's the elephant in the room. It's the elephant in the room. And I think Chris Rock, he struck a nerve. 20 years ago when he talked about the Civil War within the race. This is the Civil War. That's what this is.
And I hear what you're saying, because
you know the Civil War I'm talking about.
Yeah, and because a lot of reports say that the shooters were people that didn't go to school there. And I know with the other shootings that they're reporting about, specifically the one last year that happened at an unsanctioned party. So first of all, there was an unsanctioned party. So people are leeching off of Morgan State University, throwing parties, saying it's homecoming events, and it wasn't. And then somebody got shot at the event, and it puts a bad name on Morgan, but it wasn't even a Morgan event. It was just centered around the homecoming.
Appropriation.
People on the campus and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, right? Because it should be about fellowship. That's what homecoming is about. But don't bring negativity to the campus. Because when we go up there, it's all love. You've seen me, Dame. You've seen me fall asleep at homecoming. That's how good of a time we were having and how peaceful it was out there. Fall asleep.
See, this is
sleep for hours.
But here's the unwritten thing: we're not allowed to say in the black race and the black community in America, as Black Americans. And if you don't believe me, I can give you film evidence after film evidence after film evidence.
Okay.
You have the character of Terry in Soul Food. Umpteen different characters in
basically what happened at Freaknik as well, right?
Howard's homecoming.
Yeah, Howard's homecoming. I mean, they all started as HBCUs doing celebratory stuff for the homecoming year or for spring break, and then next thing you know, it turns into the place to be. You got
Freaknik. It turns into Freaknik.
It's the in crowd. It's something you got to come up there, and it's like, wait a minute, this is nothing. None of this stuff is college. What is going on?
Nothing to do with college.
Nothing at all.
We watched it happen with Howard. We watched Howard become that homecoming become a monster. We've watched Morgan's homecoming become this. We've watched it. Some people may not want to admit it, but we watched it.
Now, hey,
20 years ago, Morgan's homecoming was not like that.
And at the same time, now I want to say now, the culture, and then a lot of things are being enabled, because I don't want to hate on the young lady, but why is Sexy Red the homecoming artist?
See what I'm saying?
You invite a known blood. She's a rapper that's a blood that's gonna be giving the homecoming concert. All right, she doing her thing right now. She real popular. So
what's her thing? What's her thing though?
She just popular right now. So
Wow.
it's gonna be a lot of people at the concert. So what, you don't think Blood's gonna be at the concert too? You know what I mean? You don't think she gonna have gang members and all of them ski eating on campus and walking around? I mean, that's just how it is. And I don't, it's crazy. In my opinion, I would have opted for somebody else for the homecoming.
I mean, we just speak on her message, on what she's about. Like I said, black people right now is this. I hate to use this analogy, but it's the inmate-friendly asylum.
Oh,
and that's what's going on. It's the lesser of the race that's controlling the narrative, controlling the propaganda, controlling every. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with you saying this is not the type of artist that should be associated with a
college homecoming.
If you want to see this trash, you want to see this trash, and I'm gonna call it with trash. You want to see that trash? Go down the block and see it.
Mm-hmm.
Or go to Howard Street, wherever they want to have their concert.
I mean, we had Method Man and Redman, but they definitely weren't acting like Sexy Red.
There's always been drug innuendos. That's black. I mean, that's rock and roll. That's hip hop.
Yeah,
you're gonna have that. Innuendos is not the same as what she's doing. It's not the same, and there's nothing wrong with if President Wilson had said she's not welcome on this campus.
Go ahead and shut that thing down.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Go ahead and shut it down.
And black people, we so tongue-tied about. You see what a race is right now. You see what a race is because we've been so tongue-tied. No shame, any of that. And other thing is, and just me. You keep hearing about it's not just a black college thing. This is happening all over the world. It's happening. All over the nation. Just mass shootings and gun violence. But all right, if we're the mothers and the fathers of civilization, why are you passing the buck? If we're gonna civilize, if we civilize,
set the standard with us. We set the standard.
Why are we doing what they doing? We're the mothers and the fathers of civilization. So if we're doing a bunch of monkey shine foolishness and shooting up our universe, our institutions of higher learning, how do you expect
the rest of the world act, since they follow us, right?
They do follow us.
They follow us.
I mean,
dress like us,
look like us. They are us. Yeah. They're our children. Yeah. So come on, it bothers me when they doing it. Well, we ain't no worse. No, we're not supposed to be looking to what goes on if they at Maryland burning mattresses, or, you know what I mean, and acting crazy. No, Howard should not be looking to Maryland. Oh, they did it over there. No,
yeah,
your standards is a little different. Yeah, because you are black. So you shooting up Morgan. Come on, man, this is ridiculous.
First time homecoming's ever been canceled. It has never been canceled before. Never, ever, ever.
Man, it's disgrace. Like I'm surprised that more people don't see like piping hot mad about it.
I mean, come on, place, man, there's a police station right there. Think about how brazen, think about the audacity to shoot up a dorm, a college dorm that is next to a police station.
We stood up there a couple of years ago, and we watched the dirt bike kids ride up and down Hill Road. And I looked
And we complained about it. We complained about it.
And I said, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Other people out there, I don't know, man. You be like, I don't care. You and me and Rose both. I don't care if you say, listen. Sometimes you gotta hold a certain standard. You know, it's like, and I'm going on a tangent here, but it's like church. You know, church always had a certain standard. Women couldn't wear pants to church.
Yeah.
Certain rules like that. You know, believe whatever you believe. But when you have your standard, things stay in place. Rules are there for a reason. You know what I mean? We couldn't wear hats in the building in certain schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you remember that. It sticks with you.
Absolutely.
So if you know, hey, I'm the dude with the tattoos on my face. I'm a high school dropout. I didn't go to college. But guess what? It's a lot of pretty girls in Morgan's homecoming. So I'm going to Morgan's homecoming, but I'm going to be on my best behavior. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not in place.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. So when they have the ads on 92Q, it should be, yes, come on. But keep that foolishness home. Keep that home.
Keep the nonsense at home. All right, hey, look, we're going to get to pay some bills real quick. We'll be right back, man, to continue with more lunchtime break room banter. Make sure you pouring that liquid lunch down your throat right now. We coming back, man. We want to talk about fondest homecoming memories. We also going to talk about, all the actual facts today. The little known actual facts for October 5th. We'll be right back. I can't believe they had to cancel homecoming, bro. What kind of nonsense is this?
They had to do it.
It's one of them things, you know what I mean? You feel like everybody else is mad, like this is kind of stuff that always happens in school, right? The whole class gets punished because of like 2 or 3 jerk-offs. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the honor roll students, all the valedictorians, all the great minds that Morgan has birthed that was ready to come back, celebrate this weekend. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing people at the telecommunications brunch. Shout out to Brandy Proctor, all of them out there. Shout out to Lisa Strawberry. You know, I mean, Damon, you are friends with a multitude of people because I went to Morgan. You know what I mean? You are friends with. You got a bunch. I know that's what I'm saying. You got a bunch of people that went to Morgan.
You know, I call myself an honorary bear. Okay?
Yeah.
I want my honorary bear patch every year. Every year I campaign for it.
Terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
But at least at the schools you're talking about, they go there.
No.
These bastards don't even go to Morgan.
And shooting up stuff, man. Shooting the party up. Dang.
I still just take them in the quad. Take them on the bridge and just kick them all off the bridge. One by one.
All right. Well, we're going to keep it moving with the little known actual facts for the day. A lot of birthdays today, Damon. A lot of birthdays today. Devil, Turk Rival. How about Heather Headley? Happy birthday to sister Heather Headley out there. And happy birthday to Brooke Valentine. I don't know much about Brooke Valentine.
That's the girl fight girl, I think.
Brooke Valentine?
She had the song Girl Fight.
I don't know. I don't know much about Heather Headley either.
I think she's the. No, I was going to say she's the not supposed to be here, but that's Deborah Cox.
Yeah. I know she's a singer. But I don't hear much of her music.
Yeah, she was married to famously was married outside the race. So I think black folks never really embraced her.
Yep. That's what I was going. Yeah, you dropped that tidbit. I was holding on to it because all the pictures that I saw, and you see the gleaming wedding ring up there, but she's a Serena. Man.
Not a Grant Hill guy, but he seems like a good guy.
Grant Hill, man. Look, the Felines, he was a man. He had his own shoes.
I just don't like Duke Grant.
National championship.
No, he seems like a good guy though.
Yeah.
Intelligent guy.
He's got a talented wife. Yes, he does.
He won there.
Yes. Duke educated. You know? Bernie Mac with a hit show. Have you seen the Where Are They Now pics of like all the Bernie Mac kids with them all grown up now and everything? Funny. That stuff is classic. Classic stuff. But all of these individuals celebrate a birthday on October the 5th, man. It's a lot of Libras out there. A lot of Libras, man. A lot of Libras.
I would have never met these people.
Ever?
I don't meet Libras.
You don't meet them?
I don't meet them.
Don't bump into them.
I don't. And we know people who know Grant Hill.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
I mean, we do. I've never met him.
That is true. All right, so here we go with little break room banter. Boom. All right, Damon. Now we got a bunch of them here between the two of us. Multiple schools. Homeboys, homegirls. Everybody, that all went to different colleges and universities all over. So we've been to our share of homecomings out there. But we want to know, zoners out there, right? When y'all rewatch this, y'all smashing that like button, smashing that share, subscribing and all of that good stuff, and you rewatching it, make sure you drop in the comments. We want to know one of your fondest homecoming memories out there. I got a couple good ones. Can we say Howard, Damon? Howard homecoming, in my mind, it was like memorable homecoming. Memorable.
The thing about Howard is, and this is like
getting drunk and sitting on the hood of J. Rooter Damage's car.
I wasn't with y'all.
You wasn't there that time?
No, that's the night they made me pour my 40 out on Georgia Avenue.
Man, we was sitting on that guy's car. He came up like, come on, fellas. Like, I mean, what y'all done? And we looking. We're like, oh, that's J. Rooter Damager. He's like, oh, yeah, peace, kid. You know how them New York guys talk, peace, kid. I'm like, oh, man, we was sitting on his car. Good stuff.
Is this the time that you almost got to fight with that group of Bush babies?
With the Bush babies. Yeah. That whole night was just rowdy. That's when, because I guess I was hanging out with Damon, the other Damon Brown and them. Because we went to see Bert. Because Bert went. Shout out to Bertram McKeithen out there. DJ Bert.
As a matter of fact.
He's a Howard grad. Shout out to Sean Brown, my cousin. He's a Howard grad. Ray Baker, whose birthday is this week. Howard grad.
Yeah, got a lot of Howard.
Yeah.
Cousin,
TQ.
Cousin, sister-in-law, my niece. And, you know. But that was Howard's homecoming the weekend that your daughter was born.
Yes. Yes.
I was coming from Howard's home.
When you came back in town.
Yeah, an interesting night.
That night was an interesting night. I mean, man, homecomings, like I said, with talking about Morgan, when that year when me and Ray just got, so plastic, and then we slept for like 4 hours, and everybody let us do it peacefully. We just there. Laid back in the chair. Next thing I know, it's like 10 o'clock. He tapped us on the leg, like, bro, it's time to go home, man. We pack it up for the day.
You know, at Maryland homecomings,
absolutely,
we would get great acts there. We had the 1 year the award tour. That was freshman year homecoming.
Was the Roots homecoming? That wasn't the homecoming concert.
Art Attack.
Okay.
It was Art Attack every spring. We get those free acts. That wasn't homecoming.
Okay.
Homecoming, and basically Biz Marquis basically learned how to DJ
at Maryland's homecoming. Now, hey, fond memories, right? You speak of Maryland's homecoming and think of, now, hey, Zoners, a lot of y'all might not know, for a long time, I was a coach. And I would take my teams to different colleges, to different universities for their homecomings. I coach football, and it's during football season. So showing them what it was like to be on campus, to be the center of attention, because, football is king. That's what homecoming does, man. So homecoming shows you that football is king out there. And I think about that year where I brought, a bunch of those young guys up to Maryland. And their parents going to be mad at me, but I turned them loose. I said, look, y'all see where we are? You got 3 hours, man. Go enjoy college life. Come back to Coach Garner, and we're gonna go back to Baltimore. And what happens at homecoming stays at homecoming.
Well, see, that was always my thing. I do my homecoming at Maryland.
Mm-hmm. We all came to visit. Yeah.
I do Morgan's.
Yeah, then you would come up to Morgan. Yeah.
So I feel like I literally have 2 homecomings. So these bastards have ruined one of my homecomings.
Man. October's just always fun.
No, it's a good time.
And
we haven't done Howard as much over the years.
No. They haven't been up there as much. But and then I'm getting to the point now where I could celebrate with Aja. So she was gonna come over, eat some of the grilled veggies or whatever,
Be ashamed of it.
Hey, like, why is my father?
We at that point.
Why does his eyes look like that? What's in his cup? It's lemonade. Lemonade in his cup.
We have kids come over. Morgan grads. It's a good time.
Stone.
Even at Maryland, you got younger generation at Maryland now. These folks sully the waters.
Stone the Morgan parties at Teamsters.
Hey, my father was a Teamster. You know, I'm all about the Teamster.
Yeah.
But he performed, and Bring the Pain was an outlet.
I came to bring the pain.
And he gave a hell of a show. He made me a fan that day.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Keith Murray.
I was about to say, at Morgan, we saw a lot of good hip hop, man. Black Moon was up there that one year.
I didn't see him.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good hip hop going on up there. And that's why I'm like, how in the world did they bring Sexy Red? That's like, I don't know.
Standards, man. Standards. Low.
Weird.
You know, we had Method Man and Redman, Keith Murray and Nas.
You know what I mean? Weird stuff.
And Maxwell. We had Maxwell at Maryland. We had Wu-Tang at Maryland. Tribe, De La. Come on. And Faith Evans at the Ritz. You know what I'm saying? You have Sexy Red. Talking about my booty hole brand.
Oh.
You gotta be kidding.
Hey, all right.
I'm just saying, man. Black people, we gotta do better.
Gotta do better. All right, hey, well, here it is, when the portion of the show where we definitely do better. Quote of the day, and it's not even a quote today, Damon. It's not even a quote, bro. Boom. I'm gonna just pop it up on the screen. You see it. Attending Morgan State was the best decision I've ever made. Shout out to Black and Scarlet out there. I saw that. I actually saw this on John Brown's socials, Damon. Shout out to John Brown out there who worked with us at the other network. Put in a lot of time. HBCU Connect that helped us get on with production and working in the industry. But I'm sending it out there today, man. I know you're not a Morgan grad, Damon. I know I'm a transplant. I'm a turtle bear. But I gotta fly the bear flag today. Go Bears! I ain't done that in a while. I know I used to scare Jade with that one.
This is my honorary bear, man.
You know,
I'm a bear.
We got a legit football coach now. I was fully anticipating them whipping up on whoever it was for the homecoming game. I wanted to quiz my daughter on all of the things that she was going to do this week for the homecoming activities. Because just to see if they, 20-year-olds are still doing the same thing that we were doing at 21,
Hope they're not.
Man. And they done took it away from them, man. Took it away from them. Same way, well, COVID, not too long ago, took homecoming away. But this is the first time it's been canceled. Like this. Cancel culture. Shut it down.
Social media has made everything on 1,000, So everything goes viral now. So everybody knows about it. So before you could party on Hillen Road and Cold Spring, and people didn't know what was going on. Now with Instagram and everything else, everybody knows it's a big party going on out there. So
It's a place to be.
This generation, I feel bad.
Man, I'm beating my chest about it, man. Morgan, stand up. All my Morgan grads, Morgan alums, stand up out there, man. Be proud. We should do like like one giant live or something. What's it versus? They should like everybody like Morgan should have the social media page and just like bring everybody there. Have the band play or something, and we all just get drunk at home or get drunk at the Hillsmere somewhere and watch it all on social media just like how we did during quarantine. Something like that. Something of that nature. Have a good old time. But we've had a good time with you all today. We appreciate you for zoning out with us. Keeping it moving with us with the Liquid Lunch, man. I'm Joey Garner. Saying peace out with my guy Damon Williams, man.
Is Morgan 150 years old? How old?
I believe so.
We still gonna toast homecoming.
next Tuesday, 12 noon.